Ooh. I gotta shave. That's a weird shadow. But with the thing about in the 90s with the hypnotic drugs, like even drugs that weren't hypnotic, like you could take a bunch of Xanax and after a period of time, Xanax could put you in a hypnotic state. But when you take shit like Lunesta or fucking Ambien back then, or any kind of shit like that, wives were murdering their husbands that they fucking loved in the middle of the night, or their children whom they fucking loved, and suffer terrible guilt. Wouldn't you? You're like, I fucking loved her. And they're like, yeah, we think you shot her. What do you think of that? And you're like, I must have. Can you imagine that? It couldn't have been me. You were on these drugs though, weren't you? Yeah. And they started seeing trends happen. Husbands, not so much, because I don't know how, but these drugs were proved to be more successful in women. Men would take Darvon or something. I don't know what men would take. But I loved pharmaceuticals, and good pharmaceuticals too. But yeah, you could really like in the case of Sid Vicious, I think he fucking did it. I don't think he wanted to do it. He was said to have taken 37 Tuanols. Now Tuanols are like that's like Lunesta squared. That's Tuanol's heavy shit. That's an old 60s and 70s sleep aid or antipsychotic. So there's no doubt in my mind Sid Vicious did it. He did. He might not even remember, because these women at the end of the 90s and going into the millennia were doing the same fucking thing. Some of them got caught on camera, and imagine what that would do to your fucking psyche. That you loved. And people that didn't have a propensity for violence. That must have stumbled and tripped up a lot of detectives along the way that didn't understand drugs. It must have been like, why the fuck did this happen? What would cause... Exactly. That's what hypnotics do. Oh, and when you think about the Manson murders, tell me that's not total zombie shit. That's why they call them drug-addled zombies. Because zombie means to be in a hypnotic trance, right? To be in a trance. That's the kind of shit that would go on. So we're missing a puzzle piece in the whole Manson thing, because they were definitely under a strong hypnotic trance that amphetamines do not give you. Maybe Tex was spun the fuck out, but the rest of them were Susan Atkins. It's like, wake up, bitch. I don't know. I just fucking Patricia Cranwinkle and shit. Wake up, bitch. I don't know. We just did it. It had to be done. Hypnotic trance. That's how I want my bitches. Yeah, my trippy bitch. Zombie bitch. You and your fucking zombie girlfriend, huh? I know what you was gonna do, Thanatos. With your zombie girlfriend.